What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? So get this. ChatGPT helped me with my. Uh, it helped me finish out something that I had trouble doing myself. Uh, so the shape of space. um, so my experiment with the sundials, where I put up the two sundials and measured the distance to the sun, right? And I got just over a kilometer away, right? So I took I took an earlier experiment and compiled a bunch of information into this one piece of paper, so that right in the center here you see you get there's the sun. That little circle is the sun, and this little triangle is where I set up the experiment. Basically, this little triangle is where I set up the experiment. Basically, uh, and got that measurement. You see there, 1.0, 1.08 kilometers. Uh, so it helped me finish out this whole thing. So because of my measurement there, and because of what the internet says, which isn't that different from what I got. So we went by the internet one because it's actually bigger. What the internet says is bigger than what I got. The internet said that the horizon is 5 kilometers away. So I got a. It helped me finish the math so that we get 500 meters right here, about 500 meters. It was actually just short. I overestimated just to make it clean. 500 meters. It was like 580. It was like not much of an overnet or 480. I'm sorry. It was not much of an overestimate, but it helped me finish out the math. Only 500 meters up. Uh, and so 5 kilometers to each horizon, so that makes 10 kilometers. We'll say roughly 10 kilometers, and then I got 1 kilometer to the sun, and it helped me figure out the math on the distance to laterally, not directly to it, but like on the ground, and it was just shy of 1 kilometer. So I just guesstimated 1 kilometer. I just to make it clean. It was point nine. It was point nine something. And I came up with this box. What is essentially a SkyBox. Uh, so you get 10 kilometers by 2 kilometers. The 1 kilometer I got two. There was the distance two that I doubled it back behind me. To That's an assumption that there's more space back. You know what I mean. The goal of this paper is to figure out how much space is measurable. Figure out the shape of the space, because the horizon's a limit, right? The horizon's the limit. Things disappear over the horizon. Uh, so you get what essentially looks like a sliver of space. You remember, because it's only 500 ish high. The sun was only five. I'm assuming that this is assuming that there's nothing beyond the sun. Simply because I can't measure. I haven't measured a star yet. Let me put it that way. Uh, so 500ish up to the sun. 5 kilometers out to the horizon, and then one out to the sun, and then another one behind me is assumed just to assume that there's space behind me, and it makes this sliver of space. You remember scientists? They mention this that we exist in what is essentially a sliver of space. Well, when you start measuring things, that is what it looks like. That is what it starts to look like. It starts to look like a sliver of space. Uh, so this is kind of the thing I'm referring to when I say that our world is a representation of what's happening underneath. It's the interface. Uh, it's the thing that we interact with. I mean, it's really set up like a video game. It's really set up like a video game. Like you see the image on screen, and they even say it's like a holograph. We live in a holographic universe, so you see the image on screen, and there's calculations and tracking and structure happening underneath, right? But the image is just an image, right? The image is just, it's a non-physical thing, right? And that's kind of what's that's kind of what I'm discovering as well here, is that there's, this is what you find, or at least this is what I have so far of what you find, and well, physical space isn't actually physical, uh, and it may not even be space. So there's that much. That's a skybox for you. See you guys next time.